Sagittarius, my fire sign. Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Everything is Energy channel. I am Faith, an intuitive tarot card reader, life coach / spiritual coach, and advisor here. My Sagittarius, it's that time of the month again. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're going to do this once a month, you guys. That's where we're going to look in the mirror. This is a dark mirrors, dark shadows read. We're looking and working on self here, you guys. We got to do this work. Let's get these views up. I am counting on us to work and do the work. Lead by example, right? Take accountability for self. So that's what we're doing. We're looking, and for those who are wondering what a dark shadows or dark mirrors read is, not familiar with it, then real fast, this is when we're going into the mirror, looking inside ourselves, figuratively speaking, right? And we are metaphorically looking in the mirror, really meditating, spending time alone, allowing thoughts to surface that are from past things that may have hurt us or harmed us in any type of way, and we decide to bury it, right? Now, unfortunately, when we bury these things, they are not really, they're there, and they're building issues, right? In your present and your future. That's where we at. Sagittarius. Here's our dark mirrors card. It is, it's like the 10th. It's Monday. It's Monday the, what is it? The 10th. It's Monday the 10th. So, let's do it, guys. Talk to me, team. We're going to take one card. Keep it short and sweet. One card. Team, tell us what we need to work on the most. What does Sagittarius need to work on the most? Talk to me, team. I got artificial heart number 12. So in numerology and in tarot, I'm going to have to make this a whole number. So 2 plus 1 is 3. And 3 represents bringing things together, creating things, working together with someone or people, right? And this is really about creativity. Now, or bringing something together in that sense. Because we have artificial heart. If you look at this person's picture, they're like a glass person or something. Boy, something going on. They got ear piercings, things coming down their head, all kind of odd things that they've done. Some type of contact lens in their head. They've done a lot of extra things. Their lip is pierced. And, this person does not have a lot of confidence in what they look like up under all of this. Sometimes when we over tattoo ourselves, and I'm not talking against something, I'm just telling you what I know as far as psychology is concerned. A lot of studies in human behavior, right? So sometimes we're masking things, and that can show and project itself in different ways. Sometimes it's on our body, our person. It could be tattoos, it could be piercings, it could be hairstyles and coloring, overdressing to impress. I always got to be the neatest and cleanest. It's something artificial that's out surface of us, right? We're doing the outer work, no inner work, right? So we do these things to mask some past hurts that may have happened to us. For example, I met someone whose daughter has several tattoos. She's a registered nurse, right? She wears it all the way up to her sleeves. It was to the point that she told her daughter she couldn't get a tattoo until she was 18. She did get a couple of tattoos. Her mother did catch them, right? And then she didn't know by the time she was 18 that her whole arms was covered up in sleeves. When she did finally found out, she asked her why she did this. This was a pretty Caucasian girl, right? Her mother showed me a picture, very beautiful girl, and she had an experience where she didn't want, a past experience in her life, where she didn't want to be defined by that beauty, right? And because of that, she tattoos her body all over the place to the point where you don't see it at work, but her body is covered. And when her mother found out the full information, she understood that these tattoos were masking up a past hurt from a past experience that had something to do with sexuality and the way you look at things, and it affected her. Now, I'm not saying that's your problem. I'm showing you how things can happen to us in the past, right? And it's affecting our everyday, and we're trying to mask it, hide it. And that's why we're here today, looking at the man in the mirror, right? So we can start tackling some of these things, so we don't build this up and we act in such a drastic way, and we're going around here looking like we're trying to mask something up. Now, I have no problem with self-expression. whether it's through the words that come out of your mouth or how you express yourself through your dressing, your style, and so on and so forth, right? However, we have to make sure we're doing these things from a healthy state, because some of the things could be coming from an unhealthy state. And in that case, that means we're masking things. And what we're doing is for people to see that, put their focus on that instead of on the hurt and the pain. But I guarantee you right now, Sagittarius, I do. And that is, no one sees those hurts and pains that you're masking but you. It is a illusion, right? Now, how do we know? We know that you not walking around here looking like a hurt and pain until you draw attention to it. Now, if we're walking around here looking like her, we might think for sure, if we see you, this person has some underlying issues. You are drawing that attention to yourself, right? But when you are just your normal everyday self, no one sees that but you. And the only way we can get rid of that is going for the man in the mirror. Talk to me, team, for Sagittarius. Why do we have artificial heart? Now let's talk about artificial heart. Artificial heart is about, I've been through so much hurt, so much pain, even some of us in childhood, right? That now I'm pretty closed off. I got a wall up, a barrier, and you not about to know the real me. For what? All y'all people out here want to do is hurt me. It's caused me some pain. So now I walk around here with an artificial heart. I put these trinkets and things on, and I put these piercings and these tattoos, or however it lies, right? And now you'll never know who the real me is. Ace of Wands is here, right? Some new passionate beginnings. Not love, passion, right? That will definitely give you an artificial heart. If you were expected love, you went into something wholeheartedly nurturing, loving, caring, right? You were vulnerable, like love requires you to do, right? And then this was only a passionate connection. That can definitely, if that happens more than once, it can cause an injury if we're not addressing things and putting in this proper perspective. Tell me more. Tell me more. Huh. And then we got all these people around, right? Causing conflict, because maybe we need to slow down a little bit on these passionate new beginnings. Because there's some type of conflict. There's even inner conflict on these new starts, these new beginnings and things. And again, it's causing us to close down. It's causing us to close our heart chakra. In order to be healthy, to attract love that you deserve, we have to first love ourselves. We have to do some of this work. What is it that happened to me? What passion that took place that caused me this strife, this conflict? Talk about it, team. Talk about it. To where now I don't want to be my true self. Now I got my guard up and I'm Queen of Swords. It could have been some kind of authority figure in your life. A mother, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, a brother. Somebody with authority that got you saying things in a way that, are not the best. This could be you for some of you guys, where now your guard is up, right? You have an artificial heart. You're in the Queen of Swords energy, but the thing about the Queen of Swords, she's smart. She's discerning. All the things she's been through, she understands as lessons. Now I show love, and I get passion for some of you guys, right? Others, you guys, you got your heart blocked up to new love and a new beginning, and actually seeing something work out and build because of this passion and this challenges you've had in the past. So how do I give you an Ace of Cups, right? If you're standing in front of this Ace of Cups with a Queen of Swords, sword up, ready to fight, and here's the new love, but you're in front of it. It's hard to break that barrier. It's hard to work with that. It's hard to build on that. Is there any other messages for Sagittarius? Any other messages? Not all of you are going through this. Some of you guys, it may resonate on different levels. Some of you guys been married. Tell me why. Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Putting our guard up. Having our guard up, being stuck in our head. Some of you guys are so nurturing, so giving, so motherly, so fatherly. you're loving, right? You can give your last dime to the person you care about. You understand abundance, right? But every time you do that, it seems like you got to put your guards up, because some people are, these energies want to throw swords at you for some reason, right? Now you really closed off and blocked off and acting over here in a artificial space. Some of you guys, I got a mother figure right here, right? It's something about the way they come at you that keeps you in your head and thoughts, right? Keep your guard up. Something. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands. You know, you was at a crossroads a long time ago. There was a decision and a choice that could have been made a long time ago, tell me. But maybe you were blocked from that. Somebody was, there was something here with a lesson. Like I'm missing something for you here. Yeah, it's like you had a choice to make, possibly when you was younger, as a young child, or something happened where there was a path, right? There's two choices. There's always an option, right? Polarity, up, down, happy, sad, good, bad, right? Maybe this figure, this authoritative figure, mother or father possibly, affected that path in some way. Now you got a lot of problems with anxiety and stressing and worrying over things. You have to grow out of this. You have to escalate out of this. That's for some of you. Others of you guys, we have problems with some passion starts. When you want love, they want passion, and they might bring in competition where there's more than one. Yeah, it's things that got to be worked on, right? There's things that got you in your head, got you guarded, and it started when you were young with this Page of Swords. There's another path you could have took, and that path would have been one less traveled, and had the most result to it. However, someone here definitely affected that path, and that kept you here. But see here at the Eight of Swords, that's what I like to call prisons. Now, I don't know if you know the saying, but they say, hold no prisoners. And I say, including yourself, right? Something here that took place, right? That changed your fate. Somebody here authoritative had that ability. Put you in imprisonment. Self-imprisonment, right? We hold no prisoners. These swords is living rent-free, and damn it, we in inflation. We can't afford that kind of thing. Not at this time. So I need you to get anything out of your head that is living rent-free. I don't care how far it stems from. I need you to go. I need you to get in meditation. If you don't meditate, I need you to go to nature. I need you to go to a closet where it's dark. Lock yourself in. Do this 5 times a day. I'm not telling you to do 100 sit-ups and push-ups. It's not that hard to allow these thoughts to surface, because they're going to come, because they're bothering you. Look at this imprisonment. Each sword is an experience, a negative one. I need you to start pulling these swords up. Allow it to surface. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's going to sting. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Who the hell want to pull up something I hid so it don't hurt me no more? Well, you got to do it. You got to do it, because it's leaving you stuck and guarded. You're blocking off too many of your blessings. You're blocking off love. You're blocking off healthy relationships. You're blocking off your ability to manifest. You're blocking your journey. Know thyself. It is hard to see who you are when you got a blindfold and swords are all around you, sitting here keeping you in prison. Now, when we start lifting these swords up, those thoughts going to surface, and we're going to start looking at them. Yeah, and like I said, it's going to be some emotional pain going on. But when you do that, you're starting to bring each experience to the surface that has to be dealt with. And after the pain, right? Then we're going to start putting these things in proper perspective. What role you played. And remember, we're doing everything with a perception and a perspective of the glass is half full. We're not going in here negative. We're not. That's not what I'm doing. That'll leave you stuck and you'll come for me. And that ain't safe. That ain't safe. That ain't safe. Coming for faith. So I want to keep you safe here. I want you to put things in the proper perspective. The glass is half full. These things happen for me and not to me. Understand the assignment. If you go in there being negative, then it's going to cause you to be stuck. I need you to go in there always, no matter what, we being positive, right? So that means we understand that these things happen for me and not to me, period. If you got that perspective, then you winning already. I don't care what you did. I don't care what somebody else did. That's why we go in the mirror, so we can handle it, because humans got the ability to change. That's why you got free will and the monkey don't. Now pay attention to me, please. I love y'all. I do. You get in that mirror. You get those hurts out. You bring it to surface. We're no longer burying it. We're going to look at how people have hurt us, how we may have hurt others, how we have ignored red flags, how things has happened to us when we was at our most innocent state, such as childhood, or when someone needed to care for us when we were sick or down, or when somebody took advantage of us when they were caring for us. Whatever it may be, I need you to bring that up. Let's get it up here, right? And then we're going to start looking at how these things could have happened for you. You said, well, Faith, some of the stuff I've been through, I don't see how that could have happened for me and instead of to me. Well, because we are growing here spiritually. Please remember the perspective and the perception. Not only is the glass half full, not only are things happening for you or to you, why? Because you are a spiritual being having a temporary human experience. See, we're changing our perspective. We're changing our perception. And now we're creating this positive energy field. And we're starting to bring these things up. And that releases negative energy. Places it in the universe for recycling, because energy don't die, it just transmutes. Come on, you guys, I'm speaking science, I'm speaking facts, I'm speaking natural order and law. The rest of the stuff, if you can prove it, show it to me. I'm telling you how to get the work done. Guys, we can do this. Together we can. But it's really a one man's journey, so I'm only giving you the steps and the tools to get you to your desired result. Trust me, you clear this energy, you're going to be like, I'm an alchemist. I'm magical, and I like to see magical beings do magical things. I love you. I do, Sagittarius. I want you guys to love yourselves more by blocking all negative thoughts towards self and replacing them with positive thoughts. By looking at the man in the mirror and leading by example. This is a precipice for us. This is a new beginning, a new start of healing and leading by example. Love and gratitude. You guys enjoy your weekends.